Call 402-467-1627.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered. Whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium, get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at him short. Look at him short. And the captain.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson. Number 34. The touchdown. Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
That's better.
That's better. Yeah. You got some rest. You're looking good, black shirt.
I know. I'm feeling good today.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just feeling good. It's Friday. Who doesn't feel good on a
Good
Friday?
sense Friday.
Yeah, good sense Friday. And I just feel good on a Friday.
You figured you guys would try to rub that in. Merry Christmas, Terrell. You can have my sandwich.
Yeah.
On this good sense Friday.
We're going to play some Christmas music on every break. From now on going out, we're going to find a Christmas song and we're going to play it going out.
Why?
Because it's Christmas. We got to get into the spirit.
What's your go-to Christmas song?
Rudolph.
Red-nosed reindeer.
Go ahead, sing it. Go ahead and knock it out the park. Let me hear it.
We don't have it yet.
You don't know how to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
You know, sir, you would not get me to do that.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer
Mm-hmm.
had a very shiny nose. And if you say you saw it,
Mm-mm.
you wouldn't say it
Mm-mm.
glows.
Boom.
It's been a while since I've been a part of the Christmas Carol. You know, but back in elementary when you were a part of the Christmas team.
Oh yeah,
that was your go-to, not mine. What's your go-to, Bob?
I was like, I hear those sleigh bells ringling, a ding ding ding-a-ling too. It's a lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's nice
That's
up.
it.
Oh, you got to see
You know
this
what mine
live.
is?
Hey, you got to see
Mine is Jingle Bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. You ever heard that one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Whatever.
Mobile lost its wheels. I don't remember the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't even. Well, welcome to the Captain Show. We got a great Friday planned out, stored out, all kind of stuff going on. JD Chris decommitment at safety. Is that a big? Should we be acting like that's a big today? With the transfer portal, with everything that's going on, should we be all up in arms that we're losing JD Chris?
No, I mean, I think too with, it depends on the quality of the high school recruit. I don't want to just say, you'd be pretty upset if Grant Bricks decommits or something like that. But you expect this with every recruiting cycle, somebody to kind of get in and out of your team. And you never know if it's sometimes can be a decision the coaching staff wants to kind of lay off that recruit a little bit too. I don't know if that's the case, but Chris was ranked by On3 as the number 1,121 ranked prospect, number 44 athlete, 169 player in Texas. There's a spot for him somewhere, but he's not a class headline or anything. So I'm a little upset that he didn't come here and make some plays so I could tweet out some gifs of Pringles or something like that when he makes plays or something. But I like the name, but as far as losing the player, I don't see it as the biggest deal.
Terrell, safety. Is that a tough loss? He's only 3-star. I mean, there's got to be better. I mean, I looked at a couple safeties in the portal there. I was like, wow, I can't believe they're in the portal.
Yeah, it's a lot of safeties in the portal. I mean, we're going to lose kids. They're going to come and they're going to go. So we got to get used to it. I mean, we done seen it happen for the last 2 or 3 years. So, next man up or go get somebody better.
Let me ask you a question. I was just thinking about this. The portal opened December 3rd. It closes January 2nd. When's the national championship game?
Ooh, January 8th, something like
that. 9th,
okay,
something.
So if it, and listen, I don't want Nick in my shot. I don't want to see Nick behind Terrell Farley. Get a different camera angle for Terrell. No one wants to see Nick in the background talking, and he's a distraction right now.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Anyway, now or hone in on Terrell a little bit better. Okay, so if it's why open the portal? I mean, this is really alarming. There it is. There it is. Now we can see your boogers. Now when you eat those Snickers, we're gonna see it.
God darn it, Bob.
Hey, that's beautiful, Bob, right there. There you go. All right. So why open the portal right before bowl season? Why?
Well,
because first of all, because the semester is about to end and they want to get them there, and some might not make it. I mean, it's a lot of reasons. I would say because of graduation and things like that. I mean, semester about to end. That's the end of your tenure there, or however you want to call it, and I guess that's why it's the open date. I mean, because probably school not going to start back to around about, 8th, 9th? So January, sometime the 13th, 14th. So, hey.
When you've got the early signing class, obviously that, roster management, you got to kind of start thinking about those sort of things too. So I think you're right. I think it kind of works into the calendar year of the academic side, but also just for roster management. It is weird. I always do find it a bit strange. And especially with Nebraska not making a bowl game for so long is that when people are playing in January, obviously you have your big bowl games there, and Nebraska's season's been over since November, late November. And so it's just a big gap there. But for some schools, obviously it's already turning the page, turning the cycle to the next season. And even for most of those teams in the bowls, when the way the calendar is set up, they've got to be kind of halfway turning the next season. So it's kind of it's definitely a distraction for some staffs, I'm sure. And I suppose good way to look at it, if you're not in a bowl game, is that you can be 100% focused on recruiting in the next season a month earlier than some teams that are in playing in a bowl game.
Okay.
That's definitely a glass half full type of look at missing a bowl game. It's not ideal, but
I mean, I get it. I just think that it's a distraction from the bowl game because what are we talking about? We're not talking about really the bowl games and the matchups and what's intriguing. We're talking about NCAA smoke screens, i.e. leaving Florida State out of the championship series, i.e. this whole thing of, well, let's open up the transfer portal, get 1,000+ kids in the transfer portal in less than 30 days. And then we're going to close it on the 2nd. That's it. So that's making these young minds have to make decisions based on what? Who's helping them make these decisions? Do they have agents? Mom, dad? Who? Is it because of the money? Are they running for dollars? Musical chairs? I'm just trying to figure out, why would we open it up? And I get it. You want people to early signings, but that's the casualties of war. When you get in the transfer portal, regardless, that's the casualties of war. To me, I think you get through the season and then you open it up. Now, you don't have no distractions because football's not in. And you prepare yourself for spring. Close it after you open it up when the season is over for 30 days. Close it in February. So now you can get these guys. Maybe you won't get them in. Well, they in the transfer portal. I guess. I don't know.
Again, I think to what Terrell was saying, I think a lot of it has to do with, like, if you're going to transfer, you should be in by January. So a lot of it has to do with kind of the calendar wears and semesters and stuff like that. I agree with you. It makes the bowl games even less valued as they have been in the past in college football, obviously, which, that's been happening for years. But we've been dealing with this problem of guys, okay, they're going to declare for the NFL and then they're not going to play in their bowl games. And that's already degraded the bowls. Now you've got 8 or 9 guys transferring off the team, coaches leaving, because that's part of the cycle too, is that the coaches are leaving and getting new jobs. And so it really does these bowl games. I had a co-host back in the day who would not count bowl games into your overall record. And I thought that was silly. There's no way I would do that. But he would stick to it. Like throughout the year, he would just say the 12 games you played and he wouldn't count the bowl game. But it's getting more and more. I mean, those are just kind of exhibitions, or at least they're like skeleton teams playing each other. Or maybe one's just a skeleton team. The other's been able to keep it together, but it's still not what bowl games were originally supposed to be. So, I mean, I wonder, especially with the 12-team playoff, I don't think they have any plans right now to get rid of bowl games. I don't think there's any problem in keeping them. I mean, you get the extra practices, you get younger players. It's a showcase. There's money to be made there. So I don't think they're necessarily going anywhere, but they do have to be kind of viewed differently than they traditionally are.
Speaking of that, can we go over the bowl games? And I think that the bowl games should be worth 2 games.
You just keep trying to find.
Come on, Terrell.
No.
Come on, Rel.
Nope. Nobody asked you to get down like that. That's your
problem. I'm just saying they should be worth 2 as bonus. It's the bowl game.
You got a bowl game. How many bowl games is it, Buck? Like 25?
Yeah, there's plenty of bowl games.
Yeah, so you have a lot of games. So if you can't pick up none out of 25 games, then something's wrong.
It's virtually impossible. Be quiet. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
I showed you that last week. If I picked all majority of the games against you, I still can't. So I'm going to have to just really hunker down and really figure this thing out.
Yeah.
and not allow you to just destroy me right now.
Yeah, you got yourself into a little bit of a hole. You're gonna have to get out of it. Now, Army Navy is this week, so we can make that pick. Both teams 5-6. Neither team will be bowl eligible if they win. I think they've played too many FCS teams or something to go along that lines. And the other thing is Minnesota. All the bowl spots are filled up. Minnesota at 5-7 took one, so Army and Navy, the winner of that, will not go bowling. So this is basically their bowl game. Both teams are 5-6. I believe it's Army favored by 3. I have to go and double check, but yeah, just pick the opposite of Terrell there, and maybe you can get.
Nah. Not doing that.
No.
No, I'm going after it this time. I'm gonna pick what I feel like is really gonna win this time. So we got 5 games. You got the 5 games?
There's no 5 games. There's
there
one
is
game.
5 games. There's 5 games. Furman's playing Montana. We're picking that. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're picking that. So, hey, Bach, what I'm gonna need you to do is play the music.
You got 5 games.
Oh my God.
Play the music. I got 5 games. We got to pick right now.
Oh, hey, look,
this is how I'm gonna spring attack you guys. Let's go.
You
won't be able to cheat this week.
You got to tell me their record though.
I'm not telling you anything. You just pick the game.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up then.
Well, if you can get it fast enough, let's go.
I'm already on ESPN. I'm gonna tell it to Bach while we talk.
Yeah, that'll help at least. Because I at least do give you context about records, points, point spreads, that sort of thing.
That's okay, Bach.
I'm not giving you none of that. That's all that is a throw off.
I don't think so.
Yes. Can I do it in my Optimus Prime voice?
Yeah, I think you should.
I can't do it. Okay. I'm trying to do it. Okay. Let's go, folks. I can't do it in that game. Here we go. We got 5 games this week. Furman versus Montana. Terrell Farley, who you taking?
You go first.
Go first. Bach, who you taking?
I'll take Montana.
Who you got, Bach?
I'm taking the Grizz as well.
I'm going to go with Montana as well. The next game, Villanova versus South Dakota State.
Is
I'm going with South Dakota State.
No.
I'm going with South Dakota State too.
Rabbits. We're all going Jackrabbits.
Yeah, we're going to follow you and suspect you're slick, sir.
NDSU versus South Dakota. Bach, who you got?
The Bisons.
NDSU, yeah, easy picking.
Who you got, Terrell?
The Bisons.
All right. Army versus Navy. We might differ here. Terrell, who you got?
Not hoorah, but the Army.
Bob?
Yeah, you know what? I'll go with Navy this time.
Oh, dang. I wanted to go with Navy by myself. I'm a Navy man. Last game, but not least, Albany versus Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah, I'm going with the potato makers.
I thought I was throwing you guys a curveball. You guys are too smart for your own good. I'm going Idaho too. Did we just pick all the same teams? Except for the Army-Navy game.
Except for the Army-Navy game.
Yeah, Terrell went with Army, so something could happen here.
That's right. That's what we need.
I can pick up a game.
That guy thought he was slick right there, didn't he?
Yeah, there's no way I was going to go with Furman and
Furman used to be all right. Yeah. Furman okay, man.
It might win. I'm not saying anything against it. I just, there's some brand names in the FCS as well.
Hey, give me an A for effort.
Yeah, that was good work.
All right, good.
At least you found 5 games.
All right, before we throw it to break, I want to throw this out here so you can be thinking about this. Which team has the most Heisman Trophy winners? Which team has the most Heisman Trophy winners? More from the captain. 93.7 the ticket. I'm with
the black shirt.
And
Bach.
We'll be right back.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC. We'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to show our appreciation, Coppell is offering some huge holiday discounts from now until January 2nd. On select new Chevrolet vehicles, we are offering $8,000 off MSRP or 1.9% financing. Yes, you heard right. That's $8,000 off or 1.9% financing on select new Chevrolets. We also have some huge discounts on our new GMC inventory, so stop on in or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. Includes finance, trade, and Costco bonus with roof credit. Stock number C2999464.
Tailored Lights is your go-to local manufacturer and installer of the best landscape lighting. Tailored Lights is excited to highlight the architecture of your home or business and provide a warm environment that feels safe. And for those outside the Lincoln area, they do ship across the country and are happy to work with anyone near or far with lights anywhere from 18 inches to 110 inches. Enhance your curb appeal with an exquisite Tailored Light today. Call 402-432-2572 or go to tailoredlights.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com or visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part of the Gray difference.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Are you looking for some holiday fun? This year, start a new tradition. Make the Nebraska Christmas Lights Show experience an annual event for your family and a cherished memory to look forward to every year. From Black Friday to January 3rd, buckle up and tune into the rhythm of the lights and let the magic of Christmas take over with the show. Now located at Star City Shores, just off of 27th and Highway 2. Buy your tickets for just $20 or $25 per car today at NebraskaChristmasLightShow.com.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Hey, it's Chad with the Nutrition Authority, inviting you to stop in and check out the all-new Complete Post-Workout Recovery, CPR. CPR is ideal for anyone who works out or competes and wants to maximize results. CPR can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today and try a free sample or visit us at mynutritionauthority.com.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
Everybody wants a classic Christmas. Well, there's nothing more classic than cash. So until January 3rd, 2024, enter non-winning Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic scratch tickets online, and you could win $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000. Hurry and jingle all the way to your nearest Nebraska Lottery retailer and have yourself a classic little Christmas with the whole family of Holiday Classic scratch tickets. Top prize odds vary by game.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Okay. Which team has the most Heisman Trophy winners? Who is it?
Notre Dame.
That's one.
Are we counting Reggie Bush's Heisman?
Ooh. I didn't think about that. Dude, I don't know if they, well, what I thought was Notre Dame, Ohio State, OU, Oklahoma, that is, and USC.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see if that was included in that or not. They all tied with 7.
Yeah, I think USC is basically 6 with an asterisk. And it depends on what list you're looking at, if they're counting Reggie Bush's or not, because they have 7. But Reggie,
well, listen to me for a second. You gotta count Reggie Bush. You can't take Reggie Bush away because he took money. Are you kidding me? As much money as we're giving away right now, we're mad at Reggie Bush for taking money?
No, it's not like you can, retroactively not give SMU the death penalty. I mean, things were against the rules at the time. People were cheating the rules at the time, but if you get caught, you get caught.
Yeah, well, SEC was cheating the rules at the time, and they were caught, and they never got caught. They were caught and never got caught. Didn't change. I told you that's the reason why this whole NIL was even born, because so many teams were cheating that it was like, well, we might as well just open it up before we just have a whole mess on our hands.
Well, again, I know we like to sit here as the Nebraska crowd and point to everybody else, but I've heard a thing or two from an ex-player too that there might have been some things going on there too. So I mean,
whoa! Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Terrell, I keep asking Terrell. I need to know these guys that were getting paid because I'm pissed. I'm from Nebraska and I didn't get a dime.
Yeah.
No, I got no payola. I didn't. That's why I'm jealous about Terrell. He said somebody handed him an envelope. Now, how much was in the envelope?
I never said envelope.
You said some handshakes.
Yeah, just some I said handshakes.
You got hot dogs on the sidelines.
You got hot dog handshakes.
Mm-hmm.
That was enough for you.
Yep.
Figures. What's enough now?
What you mean?
Well, what's enough now? What kind of handshake do you require now? Is it runs of handshakes, good sitting handshakes?
I don't know. Some hot wings.
Are you ready for your segment? Are you ready for the black shirt segment or not?
Mm-mm.
Boy, you're brutally honest, aren't you?
Yes. Let's go. I mean, no, I'm not ready.
Okay. Bach, come on. Let's go. Don't interrupt Bach either. Don't because Bach spurs some type of mindset that you have. Don't be jumping in on Bach's. This is Bach's moment.
Well, I figure we can have some fun here. So Nebraska is going to take on Arkansas, who beat Kentucky. Nebraska, of course, beat Georgia Tech in volleyball. I'm just going to be quite honest. We probably are not the experts to talk and break down volleyball. So instead, I decided let's take a look at Arkansas and some of their history. I think it could be fun to just name drop, as if you've seen in across social media. It dudes like name dropping ex sports figures. So we'll go ahead and do that in Arkansas. Get to know the Arkansas Razorbacks as we prepare to play them and hopefully beat them, obviously, in volleyball. For what it's worth, their volleyball program, I don't want to speak too much about it, but I saw not necessarily a powerhouse. This is one of their first times in the Elite Eight. So an opportunity for them to make a name for themselves against Nebraska. But I did have some names, and you guys could just kind of help along with him. But first of all, I wanted to ask you guys, how many championships in football has Arkansas won? National titles?
Probably 2.
Nah, I'm going to go with, I want to tell you 0, but I'll go with 1.
1964, the only title for Arkansas football. Frank Broyle led them to the championship there. Their football teams also had coaches such as Lou Holtz, Houston Nutt, Bobby Petrino, John L. Smith, Brett Bielema, and now Sam Pittman. How about their basketball program? How many titles?
3.
That sounds like a great number, Terrell. It sounds like 3 is it, but
Razorbacks was good when they had Nolan. What was that?
Nolan
coach?
Richardson.
Yeah, Nolan Richardson.
I'm gonna push it to 4.
They have 1 national title, 1995. They lost. They were the runner-up in another time, and 6 times they've been to the Final Four. So they've got something going for them there. Outside of the sports world, I'll rattle off a bunch of sports names here in a second. But Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton both went to Arkansas. Joe T. Ford, the founder and CEO of Alltel. You guys ever use Alltel?
No.
Well, you could thank Arkansas for Alltel there. Let's go through some other names. My favorite broadcaster of all time, an Arkansas grad, Pat Summerall. We used to work with John Madden.
yeah.
You guys like listen to Pat Summerall?
Yeah.
He was really good. Obviously, had a long career expanding past past just working with John Madden. How about this? Jerry Jones went to Arkansas. Even more interesting, maybe, was that Barry Switzer was actually a teammate with Jimmy Johnson at Arkansas.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So a lot of like a lot of big time football names there I'm throwing around there. So for them to only have 1 title, you just maybe think maybe they could have done a little bit more with Jimmy Johnson and Barry Switzer and Jerry Jones. Obviously, Jerry Jones not necessarily on the field, but I think that's kind of interesting. Other players to come out of Arkansas or associations. Well, let me just ask you guys this: when I say Arkansas football, what's the first name that comes to your head?
Darren McFadden.
There you go. That's who I would go with too.
Yeah.
Is that who you would think of? Or you don't really have one?
Arkansas football, I couldn't give you I couldn't really give you a good one. I mean, I guess I would have to go Darren McFadden with you guys, but
They had a quarterback. They got a movie based off Arkansas lineman. It's on Netflix. I don't know if he passed away or something, but he grew up. I think he grew up in Arkansas. It's a movie. I was watching it the other day, but if anybody on the text line can help me out with what's this movie called about the kid that he was a Razorback.
I don't know.
And he walked on and he lost like 60 pounds the next year, and he said he had 1 year to go to school to get a scholarship. So I fell asleep on the rest of it, but I do I do want to watch it though. Check the text, see if anybody know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if anybody knows that one, but it could be a good movie.
I'm telling you.
But
it can't be a good movie if he fell asleep on it.
Well, it wasn't a Tubi movie because that's the only thing I fall asleep on is the Tubi movies.
How do you explain falling asleep on this one?
Well, because I was tired though. But sometimes I try to watch them. I mean, sometimes I watch them 3-4 times because I got to see.
Yeah, you got to get
just
through
go
it.
where I left off at. Hey, I remember this part right here. Yeah, I will start right
It's
here.
like reading a book for you. You just got to pick up where you left the chapter, last chapter. But Darren McFadden, I think that's the first name that comes to a lot of people's heads. And then, and he was runner-up for the Heisman as we are entering Heisman season here twice, but did not come home with the gold. Another thing about Darren McFadden people remember is how stacked just the backfield was altogether while he was there. Remember, Felix Jones was there with him, Peyton Hillis. It's one of the best running back rooms of all time. Some other names to kind of think about here. How about Scottie Pippen, former Arkansas Razorback?
Oh, Scottie Pippen. Yeah.
Yeah. Joe Johnson, another former NBA All-Star that was
Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah. How about John Daly? The golfer went to college at Arkansas. Maybe not surprising when I read up on that is that he was he had two head coaches and he didn't always show up on time to meetings and sometimes had a problem with drinking. But that sounds right up about what he was, what you would expect. Of course, Dave Van Horn, former Nebraska coach, is coaching at Arkansas. Surprised to see they have not won a World Series title yet with him, but they've been to the World Series several times.
By the way, hold up. I hated to see Dave Van Horn go. He was a doggone good coach at Nebraska.
Oh yeah,
right? That was a big deal when he left. So anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, he kind of set up those World Series teams in a similar way that Butch Davis set up the Miami dynasty before handing over to Larry Coker, and he also went to Arkansas. Some other names: Steve Atwater. Yeah, good one. Lance Alworth. Pretty good. Like I was mentioning, their baseball crew had some pretty good pitchers. Dallas Keuchel, Cliff Lee, Andrew Benintendi, all recent guys that have played there. How about, we mentioned the 94 title team. Big Nasty Corliss Williamson was the one that kind of led them along there. Yeah. Interesting. Those teams were also led by Nolan Richardson III, was the assistant coaches, I should say, for Nolan Richardson at the time, was Nolan Richardson III and Mike Anderson, who Husker fans might recognize as the Missouri coach in the later half of the Big 12 when Nebraska was there anyway. He actually coached at UAB, Missouri, Arkansas, and St. John's. He was just recently released or let go at St. John's. And then another one that I found.
Wait, Bach, you're going off. Hold on, man. You got to let us touch base on some of these people, man.
Yeah.
You can't just keep going. Because Clay Antonio John says, speaking of Scottie Pippen, and listen, 0575 says Pippen went to Central Arkansas.
Hey, that is actually, I think that is true. I think I overlooked that.
Yeah, and so let me go. Let me jump.
Facts.
You can't be messing with the text line, man. They're undefeated. Okay, they know all the information. Okay, so you better have the facts. Steve Atwater was one of my. That's probably my favorite defensive safety corner type safety. Let's just say safety, because he was one of the most ferocious hitters I've ever seen in my life. And he wasn't that small either. He was a big boy. Speaking of Scottie Pippen, Clint Antonio John, because I think I'm connected with you. I know you're dark mind a little bit. Let me ask you guys a question. You're married, you get a divorce, and you've played with a guy for umpteenth time, and now he and the guy you played with for 15 years in the NBA is now dating your wife, his son. That'd be tough.
Yeah, it's a weird situation.
Right? And then you got to ask yourself, with what's his name, Jordan, Michael, whatever, whichever Jordan it is. You mean to tell me that you're gonna waste 20 years of your life with somebody else's wife who is 20 years older than you? That means no kids. All right, I'm done. Go ahead, Bach.
A lot of people on the text line saying the movie is called Greater. Brandon Bullsworth was a walk-on who became an All-American and then died in a car crash 11 days after being drafted in the NFL.
Oh, wow.
What you were thinking?
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. Great movie. And we're going to have to watch the rest of it.
Great movie.
And if that happens, I'm probably going to cry at the end.
Yeah. Did the ending for you?
No. It didn't ruin it because I'm not visualizing it yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to wait till I get home and Make me a couple of sandwiches or something. I don't know, popcorn. Watch a good movie.
Yeah. The one other name I wanted to mention was kind of interesting because I didn't know this. Mike Conley's father, Mike Conley Sr., you might know Mike Conley, played at Ohio State, longtime NBA player, I think, still in the league. His father, Mike Conley Sr., competed collegiately at Arkansas.
Track?
Yeah, track. Yeah. 9 NCAA long jump and triple jump titles. Still holds the U.S. indoor record for the triple jump. He was also the Foot Locker Celebrity Slam Dunk Contest winner in 1988, 89, and 92. So maybe that's where Mike Conley. His son, Mike Conley, doesn't have the best. I wouldn't imagine him being the best dunker, but he's a great NBA player. You guys remember Mike Conley Sr. a little bit?
I do. 100%. Yeah. Long jump, triple jump.
I'm a track guy.
Yeah, gold medal winner too. At
what? If you're a track guy, you better know who Conley is. When Conley would get ready to jump and get the clapping and get the crowd rolling, man, that dude could fly. That's why Conley does what he does on the basketball field or court. Anyway.
Well, I don't know how much that helped you get prepared for the Nebraska matchup in volleyball against Arkansas, but at least now you've got some Arkansas names floating around your head.
Wow.
All right. That's good, Bob. That was good.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah.
Except there was I gave him Scottie Pippen even though they didn't really have him. So
it added to the content. It's okay. Start the break, Brock. Let's get out of here.
All right, you're listening to the Captain here on 93.7 The Ticket with the 3-time national champ, Vershawn Jackson, the All-American and national champion, Terrell Farley, and myself, Jake Bachman. We'll be back after this.
It's 3 games for the price of 2. Don't miss a Western Conference Finals rematch between the Lincoln Stars and the Fargo Force, December 8th through 10th at the Icebox. You can purchase a December weekend package now to lock in your seats for all 3 games while only paying for the value of 2 of them. Skate on down to the Icebox or head to LincolnStars.com to purchase your tickets today.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Service Ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? At Warhorse Sportsbook, their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino in Lincoln or Horseman's Park in Omaha, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Load up on meat and more this holiday season at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's specials through December 12th are spend $740 and get a free New York strip. Also, through the 12th, all Flavor County Farms mushrooms are $1.50 off of normal price. Don't forget their 2 new locations now open at 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Old School with DP and J.
We got a special guest in. We got Jason Peters.
All that's being asked of you is everything. Like, you have to give everything that you have to that program, to that team. If you want to be a champion, that's the only way, right? I mean, you have to commit to every lifting session, every strength and conditioning session, during the summer, during the spring, whatever it may be. It just has to be 100% commitment by everybody.
Back with Rashawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Who was the first texter today on the Caption Show?
I don't know. We don't have your hat anyway, so I don't know how to get away.
But that's okay. No, I can still give it away. If 3201, if you want the hat, I'll bring it in on Monday. 8729, you are up second because you said something about the hat and reminded everybody about it. So I do have that hat. What do you call the hat?
Toilet paper.
Gus Mohawk says, in order, who are the top 3 quarterbacks you want at Nebraska? Also, Cal McCord followed Jalen Lloyd and a couple other Huskers on IG.
Well,
who you guys' top 3 picks at quarterback? Who would you like to see?
1, I'll go with the kid from Washington State.
Cam Ward.
2, I would like to see the kid from Toledo on there, but I'm just wishing, my wish. 3, if I had to, if I couldn't get those and I had to pick somebody, it'd probably be my last one would probably be Ohio State quarterback.
Cal McCord, yeah. By the way, there was a report from Pete Nakos, the transfer portal reporter on 3. He said that Kyle McCord doesn't want to play for a lesser Big Ten team and doesn't want to play Ohio State, doesn't want to play against him. That's very interesting. Because
Notre Dame, no, can't go there.
Well, I mean, if those are truly wishes of his, and I wouldn't blame them if they were, how much do those wishes? I would want to play against my former team, maybe But if you're getting, a significant amount more money, then throw that to the side. So it's kind of interesting, obviously, the transfer portal era and what it's going to bring. I don't know. Obviously, those aren't great signs for Nebraska, but basically everything else, you can bet on this stuff. The betting odds for Kyle McCord is Nebraska. So it's really interesting. There seems to be a strong connection there, and I think that'd be great. But it would be also it'd be a different offense. He's not a guy with a whole lot of wheels to him. He's a definitely by far pass first quarterback. Obviously, having Marvin Harrison Jr. helped his numbers out. His numbers look fantastic. But that was at Ohio State. This would be at Nebraska. How would it translate? But I will tell you this: it would be one of the top quarterbacks in the portal. They would probably be getting into that $1 to $2 million range if you care about that stuff. But I think that would be, that would certainly address the issue of trying to go out and find a starter.
So your guy, number one guy is McCord?
I like the conservative Husker just pointed out, Will Howard might be a better fit at Nebraska. I like Will Howard because he does have a little bit of legs to him. I do think that would be ideal. If I could just pick a quarterback and just run with an offense at Nebraska, I would like a guy that is a dual threat. But to Terrell's point, a legit dual threat, a guy that can pass, not a running quarterback that we're trying to convince ourselves is a quarterback. But I think I don't think you can be too choosy here when you're in a position at Nebraska. Remember the last Ohio State transfer quarterback they passed on, a guy by the name of Joe Burrow. It ended up being pretty good. If Ohio State has a guy, especially a guy that's played and put up numbers like that, if you're Nebraska, you don't pass on him. That's kind of the ranking system of the world. I know you'd like to see yourselves as equals to Ohio State, but that's not the case.
How many years does he have left?
Should have a few. Let me double check.
Yeah, because I think that's important to see. You want to see how many years. I mean, with Daniel Kalen coming in, and some of these younger guys that in the room that we have right now, I'm going to say it, I'm going to reiterate it. You've got to get a guy in there that's willing to be a coach and help those younger guys out, that's willing to build the room. He'll have a lot of responsibility under his hat if he comes in, especially if we're paying him $1 million to $2 million a year. So responsibility will be on him to lead, but also to teach, to lead by example, to teach young guys how to play the game. Our guys don't know necessarily how to play the game. But I'm going to give you two guys that I think are sleepers that could enter the portal, and you might not. To me, I think they're perfect fits because they have years left under their belt. But I think Malik Murphy is the odd man out at Texas. I think with Arch Manning, and he's just the odd man out. And I think he jumps in the portal. I think you got to take a real hard look at Malik Murphy. Also think you got to look at Dante Moore from UCLA. You got to take a hard look because they fit the mold on what we're trying to do or what we saw all last year. There's no way that you could just be a drop back quarterback and win at Nebraska because you don't have the receivers. So unless you're willing to go out there and get some PT peers at receiver that can really get open and they know how to get open, and you ain't got to teach them, on the fly how to play the position of wide receiver, you better go out and get some receivers if you got a drop back quarterback. But if you got a guy that can create with his legs, that can extend drives and then push the ball down the field two different ways, that's a guy that's dangerous, especially if he takes care of the ball.
Kyle McCord, by the way, a rare 4-year player in today's age. You would think, okay, what about the COVID year? Why are guys playing until they're 25? He's 21 years old. He has 1 season of eligibility remaining because he wasn't here for the COVID year. His first year in college was 2021. He played in each of those, never redshirted, played 2021, 22, and 23, giving him 1 year of eligibility left.
Yeah, the one-hit wonder. It's a no. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I don't care how good he is. It's a no. Because you get 1 year. Terrell, chime in. You haven't said much.
I like it. I mean, that's what we need, a 1 year guy, so the other guys can learn and possibly, bring back another. I mean, you probably need 2 quarterbacks, but I like the 1 year wonders because Now it gives us an opportunity to win instead of trying to go back with a younger guy and face the same problems that we faced with, because these guys don't have any experience. This is like going back to next year, back the same. You see what I'm saying, Bob?
Well, I think there is something to be said. I mean, Nebraska, especially this year, past the Jeff Sims conversation, got into this, well, it might not be great, but it's good that he's getting reps and he's getting live reps and he's getting better. And that's fine, like teaching on the fly and all that stuff and learning on the fly. And you've got to get those reps. I get that. But it might be nice just to go into a season not thinking about that, not thinking, okay, well, maybe if we give him enough reps, it'll get better at this. To think, okay, we've got a quarterback. And then, like Terrell is saying, too, get one in the stable. Or maybe you believe in Purdy that can take over in 2 years for Kyle McCord. Like I said, though, I don't care how many years he has. I don't like the idea of overlooking a quarterback that could be a game changer for your locker room or for your team. And Nebraska needs to win this year. I mean, this is we talk about the kind of forgiveness we can have for a year one of a coach. It goes away now. You've got to win some games this year. Yeah, it's no longer an excuse. You got to start building this program. And I think that Kyle McCord would be a great jump start to the program. Or Cam Ward. I mean, Cam Ward's got 1 year. There's a few guys with 1 year left that I would not turn away.
I don't know. I think we should we can kind of go by the example, right? The example was last year we went and got a guy. Now he was a 2-year guy and didn't work. So I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't do it or it shouldn't be done. I'm just saying it. In the case of this rebuild, if you are going to do it, you better have some weapons for him to use at his disposal. Because do we have a Marvin Harrison Jr. anywhere?
No.
Do we have anybody close to a Marvin Harrison Jr.?
We got a guy that's tied with Marvin Harrison for the long runs, long catches. So,
350-yard catches.
Yeah, 350-yard catches. So, hey, we got a guy in the conversation with Marvin. So,
but I will tell you, we can joke about that all we want. A quarterback like this, a gunslinger with Jalen Lloyd will be fun. Jalen Lloyd, I obviously has a lot of development to do, but he's already, as we've seen, a proven home run threat. And somebody that, can deliver the ball in stride, that sort of thing. You might see more than 3 this next season.
I mean, like I said, I love Jalen Lloyd. I mean, I think the kid's a phenomenal player. He's going to be a great player, a great track guy. And he's got plenty of time to develop. Yeah, I agree with you. You better get somebody to deliver the ball, but I think, you want to build continuity. Here's, between a receiver and a quarterback, they build continuity, meaning the quarterback knows after he's thrown the ball to a guy 100, 200, 300 times where he can put a ball and where a guy can go catch it. How a guy that doesn't catch low balls, you might not want to throw it low. But if you get a one-hit wonder, let's say he builds continuity with those guys, what happens next year? You're right back in the same problem. Now you shopping for another one-hit wonder, or did your guys from behind develop? Well, we know they probably didn't develop like they should if they was actually playing, because of if this guy plays the whole year, what development did they get? Unless they got a great quarterbacks coach, what development did they really get? But they got to watch a guy come in and be good. I mean, I'll give him whatever good is. I mean, what's the benefit?
Well, it's just interesting because I think it's adjusting to the new world. I think there's going to be, unless you are really good at developing quarterbacks and you've got young guys in the system and you're getting big time recruits, if you're Nebraska and you're willing to pay $1 to $2 million a year for a rental quarterback, you're probably going to have a better option in the transfer portal than you will with homegrown talent more often than not.
I would agree with that 100%. I just hope that the options we get, that it's at least a 2-year deal with a guy. If we're gonna go out and get one of those big timers, get it. And if you are, just put some people around you. I don't care about McCord. I think he's a good quarterback. So Husker P says get McCord and Fleming, problem solved. It doesn't matter who you get. You better get people around him. You better go in the transfer portal and get a running back that can push that room big time. Throw it the break, Terrell. He did nothing else.
All right, this is The Ticket, the Captain Show. We'll be back.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness specialize in getting rid of people's pain quickly and permanently. For 31 years, they've been extremely successful with advanced techniques in pain relief using spinal adjustments and decompression, detoxification, diet and lifestyle modification, and more. They are fully equipped to handle the most seasonal athlete, weekend warrior, car accidents, strains, sprains, and more. Is there anywhere you're experiencing pain on your body, or are you fighting decreased energy and depression? Consult Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness first at 402-476-8619.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
Tailored Lights is your go-to local manufacturer and installer of the best landscape lighting. Tailored Lights is excited to highlight the architecture of your home or business and provide a warm environment that feels safe. And for those outside the Lincoln area, they do ship across the country and are happy to work with anyone near or far with lights anywhere from 18 inches to 110 inches. Enhance your curb appeal with an exquisite Tailored Light today. Call 402-432-2572 or go to tailoredlights.com.
Introducing The Outlet by Sartor Heyman. The Outlet brings you luxurious Sartor Heyman quality jewelry at unbeatable prices. Shop our expansive inventory of overstocked merchandise and a vast estate collection that just hasn't found its home yet. This is your chance to own stunning designer jewelry at a fraction of the cost. Elevate your style at The Outlet by Sartor Heyman, where luxury and affordability meet. Downtown at 12th and O or online at sartorheyman.com.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Husker fans, the Nebraska women's basketball team battles the Indiana Hoosiers on Sunday, January 7th at Pinnacle Bank Arena, and they want to see you there. Help them pack PBA as they retire Jordan Hooper's jersey, host a team reunion for the 2013 and 2014 teams, and give your Huskers a true home court advantage. For tickets, go to huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED. Come early and get your very own replica Jordan Hooper jersey retirement banner while supplies last. Get your tickets today at Huskers.com/tickets.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting increasing cloud cover throughout the day. 3 Mile will see a high of around 56. Tonight, mainly cloudy with a slight chance of sprinkles early on. Otherwise, we'll see a low of around 31. And tomorrow, partly sunny and a little windy. See a high of around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
That's what you look like to do, huh? You want to want your little drinks. That's why it's not on. Whatever. Husker P says Fleming had 800 yards receiving at OSU. Get a quarterback coach is a must. Lloyd, Fleming, and Coleman with EJ at running back. Fedoni at tight end. That's a good-looking offense. You guys buying that?
Yeah, I mean, if they can block well for it, I think that's the big concern. Obviously, is the offensive line. If you get a passer that's going to stay in the pocket more often and not be able to extend plays, but I think too it's hard to say because the wide receiver unit hopefully will be developed, obviously, but they had a few drops, but there was not enough of a passing game to know how much you can really trust them. So, I mean, I think it's a good developmental idea, and I think McCord would certainly help out with that. But they'd have to get the traditional run game going, and that's been a problem at Nebraska for some years. They could get it going here and there. Is Emmett Johnson your lead guy? That's another kind of question. Is he ready to take over as a number one back that's going to get a lion's share of the carries? Do you need to have somebody else kind of step up to be part of a dual system there? And can they, but get more importantly is that offensive line. We can talk about all the flashy skill position players and who can do this in the ideal offense and kind of, and think about it romantically, I suppose, of sorts, but it all depends on those big guys up front.
I'm going to throw a running back out there. I think you got to have a guy, like I said, that's already proven. You can go to the portal and get a proven guy at running back. You really can. You got to go get a game breaker, a guy that can make plays, a guy that can make people miss when he does get the ball. That's special. You got to find a special guy. ETN. Why does that name sound familiar?
He's got a brother. He's a pretty good college running back. Still one of the better running backs in the pros.
Okay. Well, he's getting in the portal from Florida. In the portal. Just so you know. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know what'll happen, but he's in the portal.
Well, you give Emmett. I think you give Emmett Johnson a chance. I think he showed a lot of flash for a freshman that came in late in the season and took over the starting job, where was handed the starting job, and did pretty good at the end. Gained more confidence, and you want a young running back like that because now you build around him. So we didn't get his full potential, but we got glimpses of what's to come for him. And I think we give him a shot to come in at number one. And you still have Ramir Johnson coming back. You still have Gabe Urban. So it ain't like we don't have anybody else. I mean, you just get it, and you got another guy who redshirted. So you're still very, very knowledge. You still have a lot of knowledge back there in that backfield. You know, you got the two older guys. So, you know, with them coming off injury, you know, you still want to let that young guy just feed off him and then sub in with Gabe Urban, sub in with Ramir Johnson, you know, and then you got a freshman coming off red shirt. So if you're going to bring a guy in, you bring another young guy in just to keep him in the stable.
But you can't, and I'm not, I hope these guys get better and get, get strong, get healthy. But if you're telling me that you can basically hang your hat on those two guys, meaning Ramir Johnson, Gabe Irvin, something's wrong. Because they haven't necessarily proved that they can make it throughout an entire year. And running backs who get hit and get hurt, their body becomes breakable. What?
I understand that, but but you're talking about a guy who rule winning recruited and Emmett Johnson, but now he's young.
I'm not saying anything about Emmett Johnson.
But I'm just saying that's who I would go to because now he's a seasoned vet. You know, he got through the first year. You know, now he got the experience. Now get bigger, get stronger, get faster, and know your book. That's the only thing. And now he's to the point now where he can start for the next 3 years if he apply that pressure.
I love Emmett Johnson. I think he's got the position is his to lose.
Yeah,
let me say that, but. But when I look behind Emmett Johnson, give me a guy that's gonna press him. You just lost Isaiah Harris for Miller South, and I thought he was phenomenal. But anyway,
what's the other kid, Bach, that's redshirted?
Ives,
Quentin Ives, yeah.
Quentin Ives.
Okay, you telling me Quentin Ives? You would put Quentin Ives in the game, and he would give you about the same thing that Emmett Johnson would give you?
Well, you gotta get in the game first. You know, that's the thing. We got to see what he got.
Wait, you going out and you spending $1 million to $2 million on a quarterback. You better go spend some money on a running back. You might want to get a guard.
I'd rather get a receiver before I get a running back. I would rather go in the season with these four running backs instead of going in the season now with the receivers we got. Not saying anything's wrong, but they're young. They just need somebody older to help them along the way. Because I don't think a coach can do it just by coaching on the sideline. You got to see this thing about making cuts, how to if you sit there and watch receivers like Chad Ochocinco and Steve Smith and the top receivers in the game, even in college football, how they stop on a dime, how they cut, and how they just make, be able to make the people move, just miss tackles like that. That's the type of receivers we need to get. We're going to air it out. I mean, Jalen Daniels, what is his name? Jalen Dawes? Good.
Jalen Lloyd.
Jalen Lloyd, he's good.
Get yourself together.
I got so many things on my head. I'm talking about the Heisman and all that stuff. But Malachi Coleman's going to be good. But you need an older guy in there who can really what level they can get on and learn from him. There's nothing like learning from an older guy because you don't want two sophomores being your go-to guys back in spring ball.
We didn't get a chance to really touch on this, but I want to back up. When we were talking about Marvin Harrison Jr., right? Mm-hmm. Marvin Harrison Jr. would be a top 5 pick in the NFL draft if he came out. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's talking about coming back to Ohio State. Who was their number one quarterback?
Kyle McCord.
Okay, he's in the transfer portal?
He's in the transfer portal.
Okay, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is talking about going back to Ohio State?
There's a report out there that Marvin Harrison Jr. has been offered NIL deals that would compete with the value of being a first-round draft pick. For reference, a top 5 pick would make between 20 and 25 million in total cash as a rookie. So that's already a little bit hard to believe, but it would be, it would change football if he does. Like, this would change the way we kind of view college football in the NFL and in the current relationship there. But I don't necessarily believe in the report, but I do think that there are, things to kind of follow along here. One, how much does Marvin Harrison Jr. need to cap off his earning potential because his father's Marvin Harrison, right? Maybe his legacy of not beating Michigan might matter to him enough, and if he's getting enough of a payday, that he doesn't necessarily need to maximize his earning potential. Because I guess the idea here would be, even if NIL somehow matches what the NFL would give him as a rookie, you still make a lot of money on that second contract. So I mean, you're going to want to you're going to want to play professionally and kind of get that moving along one way or the other. So it would cost you. But again, I just don't know. With who his father is, I guess I don't know their money situation for sure, but I know he made a lot of money when they were in the NFL. Maybe that could allow him to maybe think about coming back. Now, the report also says that they're throwing out money after Travion Henderson, who's a really good running back, might be one of the best in the Big Ten, but not a Marvin Harrison Jr. type of player. So that makes me kind of wonder, because he wouldn't need that type of money to come back. I mean, he might be like a second round running back pick, but I wouldn't put out that type of money for him. Marvin Harrison Jr. is like one of the lone exceptions. Like, if he comes back, he might have been the best he might have been the best college football player the last 2 years. And I think he would be going into next year too.
Well, here's one thing he did say. He's number 2 on Mel Kiper Big Board.
Yeah.
So, but here's one of the things. Marvin Harrison been paying 3 years. What's Ohio State record against Michigan?
0-3.
So this is one of the things. He said, I definitely want to come back and beat the team up north. And that is Michigan and what he's talking about. He said, obviously, I wasn't able to do that this year. So I think it's a great motive to come back. I don't know. He might come back. He has nothing to lose. He's Maserati Marv. That's his nickname. If you haven't heard his nickname, that's what they call him, Maserati Marv.
Now, you guys saw him in Indy too, wasn't he? He was pretty well dressed. He wasn't Blake Corum, but wasn't he pretty up to the nines as well?
His backpack with his man bag, whatever, that Louis Vuitton, it costs more than probably cornhole suit. So
okay.
Well, and listen, Blake Corum was diaper, but he ain't have nothing on Marvin Harrison Jr. Ask Terrell. Terrell was a man fan. He was a man fan of Marvin Harrison. You gotta get a picture. I need to get a picture.
Hey, Louis Vuitton tennis shoes. So
yeah, he did.
That.
We started to ask him how much money do we got on, but we can probably Google it and figure out it was probably $10,000 worth of stuff.
And VJ cropped me out the picture.
I did not.
I thought that was you. What do you guys had it on your phone and the other guy was cropped out?
Yeah, he cropped me out the picture.
You see a little bit on your face.
Yeah, you cropped me out of the picture. That's messed up.
Screensaver for me.
You and Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's screensavers for me and Marvin, okay?
Yeah,
it's not for you. I left you in there a little bit so it can remind me that, hey, there's no I in team. So, I put you in there. So,
well, you a cold piece, but if I'm Marvin Harrison Jr. and I can get 15, 20, $25 million to stay at Ohio State and play the competition, he's going to get bigger, faster, stronger, better. He's got to get a quarterback that can throw it to him. So why would I go to the NFL? College is so much easier. Make $25 million in college. But if he does that, the game as we know it has just went professional. Because now guys are getting paid more money in college than they do in professional.
I think he leaves.
I think he does too. I don't think that it's just a report out there. There's no, I don't know if that's actually true. I mean, that's a lot of money to raise for just one player. It is Ohio State, and they are pretty mad about not beating Michigan. And again, he's the top player in college football. So if there was any chance that this would be the scenario. But that's still just a lot of money, especially just to think about to give one player in college. But you're right. I mean, that's what this decision holds. If it does come back, and it might not be that maybe he's not hurting for money and he just wants to beat Michigan. Maybe he's been told by many former pros will tell you is that the best time of my life was in college, and it's just it's a different level of taking care of your body and all that stuff once you go to the pros. And I'm sure he'll look forward to that. But, so I think there is a slight chance he comes back. It's hard. You'd love to know the NIL tracker on that. And you don't get the exact numbers. But if it actually is competing with NFL salary first round, then the NFL is going to have to respond. They're going to have to kind of figure out
who has the first pick in the draft.
It's the NFL season's still ongoing, so we don't know.
So who's supposed to have it?
Well, the Patriots and the Cardinals both were kind of lining up for it, and then they played the Steelers, and both of them beat them in the last couple of weeks. Patriots beating the Steelers last night. But yeah, those type of teams.
Texans need to draft them.
The Texans traded their first round pick last year to the Cardinals, and their record's too good anyway. They wouldn't get, even if they kept it, they wouldn't be in the Marvin Harrison Jr. sweepstakes. As you said, he'll be a top 2 or 3 pick.
I think he's good for football. I think he should stay in college and help his team try to win. That's admirable. And a lot of times when guys make that type of commitment, the guys around him see the commitment that he just made to stay in school and they rally. It's like Christian and Jason Peter or Jason Peter and Grant Winstrom. They would have been first round draft picks in 96. But they felt like, we came up just short in 96. We got all these seniors coming back. Let's try to put this thing together in 97. And we don't win the championship, I'm telling you now, without Jason Peter and Grant Winstrom. Doesn't happen. But their commitment to excellence and their commitment to Nebraska, the brand, Nebraska, the team. Now, here's the deal. You can go get you a $5 million. They can go get all types of different insurance policies that will protect them, that if they get hurt, boom, they get that money. But their commitment to the university, to Coach Osborne, and what we were trying to do to remain champions and to remain a team that never lost at home, to remain a team that always upheld the standards of playing football in a high way, discipline, brotherly love, 150%, balls to the wall, don't stop, never give up, the right mentality. That's what our mentality was. And those guys saying, we're coming back. Man, we rallied around that fact because they didn't have to do it. And so if he does that, I think you better look out for Ohio State, because obviously if he comes back, they're going to put some pieces that can get him the ball, number one, and that can run the ball, number 2.
Go, Marvin, go. Get out of here, Marvin. Go to the NFL.
By the way, updates for the text line, too. Thank you. Looks like the Bears are pretty locked in, or getting close to locked in on the number 1 pick. They have the Panthers pick, and the Panthers are the only 1-win team in football right now. I think the Cardinals have 3 now. 3 wins, that is. The Patriots have 3 wins as well, so they'll be right up there at second and third as it stands.
Come on, Terrell, you throw it the break.
All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Duke Blue Devils, who got a new coach yesterday. You know who he is, Bob?
I saw it.
Ooh, we'll talk about it when we come back. 93.7 The Ticket.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Tailored Lights is your go-to local manufacturer and installer of the best landscape lighting. Tailored Lights is excited to highlight the architecture of your home or business and provide a warm environment that feels safe. And for those outside the Lincoln area, they do ship across the country and are happy to work with anyone near or far with lights anywhere from 18 inches to 110 inches. Enhance your curb appeal with an exquisite Tailored Light today. Call 402-432-2572 or go to tailoredlights.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC. We'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to show our appreciation, Coppell is offering some huge holiday discounts from now until January 2nd. On select new Chevrolet vehicles, we are offering $8,000 off MSRP or 1.9% financing. Yes, you heard right. That's $8,000 off or 1.9% financing on select new Chevrolets. We also have some huge discounts on our new GMC inventory, so stop on in or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. Includes finance, trade, and Costco bonus with roof credit. Stock number C299464.
Are you looking for some holiday fun? This year, start a new tradition. Make the Nebraska Christmas Light Show experience an annual event for your family and a cherished memory to look forward to every year. From Black Friday to January 3rd, buckle up and tune into the rhythm of the lights and let the magic of Christmas take over with the show. Now located at Star City Shores, just off of 27th and Highway 2. Buy your tickets for just $20 or $25 per car today at NebraskaChristmasLightShow.com.
Husker fans, the Nebraska women's basketball team battles the Indiana Hoosiers on Sunday, January 7th at Pinnacle Bank Arena, and they want to see you there. Help them pack PBA as they retire Jordan Hooper's jersey, host a team reunion for the 2013 and 2014 teams, and give your Huskers a true home court advantage. For tickets, go to huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED. Come your very own replica Jordan Hooper jersey retirement banner while supplies last. Get your tickets today at huskers.com/tickets.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
At Allo, we believe in the exceptional. From extraordinary whole home coverage to super fast speeds, our local teams are always on hand to make sure your service is running at top performance. Let go of lag, banish buffering, and enjoy outstanding service throughout your entire home. We believe in delivering nothing less than exceptional service, so that's exactly what we do. Visit us at allofiber.com to experience the exceptional.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Introducing The Outlet by Sartor Heyman. The Outlet brings you luxurious Sartor Heyman quality jewelry at unbeatable prices. Shop our expansive inventory of overstocked merchandise and a vast estate collection that just hasn't found its home yet. This is your chance to own stunning designer jewelry at a fraction of the cost. Elevate your style at The Outlet by Sartor Heyman, where luxury and affordability meet. Downtown at 12th and O or online at sartorheyman.com.
Load up on meat and more this holiday season at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's specials through December 12th are spend $740 and get a free New York strip. Also, through the 12th, all Flavor County Farms mushrooms are $1.50 off of normal price. Don't forget their 2 new locations now open at 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Stay late. 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 Don't do. Come on. You guys supposed to be ready. You probably was running around eating good sense. That's what you look like. Look at Bach's nose is red. Now, let me just say, hey, now we do get Washington back, don't we? Did Washington get his extra year?
He's going to attempt to. We don't know on that for sure.
I hope he does. But listen, if you're Marvin Harrison Jr., do you go to the Bears? Do you want to go to the Bears?
Well, you get Justin Fields, get him some targets. And you go in free agents. The Bears can be a pretty good team if they spend some money.
Justin Fields, when the backup came in, did the Bears look better or worse?
I don't know.
The Bears, you Bears fans that's out there in Ticketland, please, did they get better or worse? Are they better with Justin Fields or better with the backup? Because we don't know, but I have a sneaky suspicion. I wouldn't want to go to the Bears if I was a receiver. It's cold. Why? They don't have – it's the same situation. Why would I want to go somewhere where you don't have a quarterback that can push the ball down the field?
What?
Well, it's interesting if the Bears, as somebody points out, 8729, is that they've got their own pick as well. So they could they're probably going to have 2 top 10 picks. So that could make it a little bit more intriguing if you could pair Marvin Harrison Jr. with a quarterback at that, that spot, maybe 8th of the draft or whatever. But the other thing is, if Marvin Harrison Jr., even though if he's the best player in the draft, doesn't mean he'll be picked first. Caleb Williams still might be the first overall pick because somebody will be looking for a quarterback.
Well, I think Justin Fields played with Marvin Harrison for 1 year.
Yeah, but why would the Bears? And you make a point there. Justin Fields is a future. The coaching staff is a problem. 2752 says you make a kind of point that maybe that would be a great combination. Maybe. I wouldn't want to go there if I was a receiver, though. I want to go somewhere warm where when you catch the ball, it ain't gonna hurt my hands. Hey, listen, name the best wide receiver that ever played for the Bears.
Brandon Marshall,
Willie Galt.
Oh, you're stretching. Willie Galt. God, You went way back.
Well, they haven't had a quarterback in a long time, like a sustainable quarterback. Part of the problem too.
When you got to go back to Willie Galt, as that's the best wide receiver.
Marcus Robinson had a good year.
You stop it. Don't even put him in the conversation. I'm talking about a guy. Okay, here, let me ask you again. Give me San Francisco 49ers top receivers.
When, this year or all
No,
time?
all time.
Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, what's the other? John Taylor, Brett Clark, the receiver, tight end.
Mm-hmm.
George Kittle now, Debo Samuel. You know,
I'm simply saying that you don't remember Chicago for having receivers. They're not known for receivers.
Well, they're known for defense and buckets and sweetness. And
Ellis from Illinois says Johnny Morris.
Refrigerator
Bob, you know who Johnny Morris is?
No.
You have no idea, huh? Ellis, you got to help these youngsters, man. Johnny Morris, you're going too far back, Ellis. They don't know these guys. Austin Jeffrey. Heard that name?
Yeah, Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot there. Johnny Morris, by the way, is the leading Bears receiver of all time. And he played 58 to 67. So that kind of tells
that's what I'm talking about.
That's what you're saying.
The T-bone.
Chicago's not known for having receivers and having big time receivers. So why, if I was a receiver, would I want to go there? Now, here's the deal. Here's a scenario that could happen. John Harbaugh, they go and play Alabama. Oh, snafu. They lose just like Georgia. John Harbaugh ain't coming back. I don't believe. Who is the president of football operation, the president of Chicago Bears? You guys don't pay attention, do you?
Oh, I do know.
Who is it?
Former Big Ten commissioner.
Okay, well, I would imagine this would probably be one of his first big time moves by bringing in Jim Harbaugh. I like that 2752. That's a great. Hey, what do you guys think about Harbaugh going to Chicago Bears?
Well, that's not the rumor. First of all, it's supposed to be signing with the Michigan Wolverines. So,
no,
well, that's the interesting thing is Michigan wants to re-sign him for a long contract, but they want him not to flirt with the NFL like he's been doing every other year. And it's, with all this, NCAA sanctions possibly around the corner, but they're in the playoffs. I mean, they're just in this unique spot that you wonder, like, how they do in the playoffs this year. Will that factor into his decision one way or the other? Would it be better? Like, if Harbaugh wins a championship, does he feel like he's done what he needs to do at Michigan and go chase money in the NFL? Or if he loses, does it feel like he's right there? He's been to the playoffs 3 straight years. He's got the Big Ten on lock right now. Beat up Ohio State down to second place in the Big Ten, which was really difficult to do. Remember, Ohio State won like 13 straight in that series previous to Harbaugh. And so, I mean, all that's really interesting to see if it plays into it. But I get more and more I get the feeling that Harbaugh's staying at Michigan.
I don't know. I don't. What'd you say, Terrell?
I said me too, because it's just the way he's talking and the way he labeled Michigan as America's team, and especially if they win it, then he's building a dynasty. They already owning the Big Ten, so why not just try to compete for a couple of national titles? They're one of the teams who's going to make it for the next 5 years, I think, just because of how much talent-wise they have at Michigan and how they recruit and just the way they play.
I just tell you guys, the Don is going to speak again. They didn't treat Harbaugh very well, the NCAA. They didn't. They didn't treat him well. They didn't. They suspended John Harbaugh for 6 games, they did. They called him a cheater. And whether they win the championship or not, I think John Harbaugh will take his talent on to the NFL and become the highest paid coach in NFL history.
Yeah, it's Jim Harbaugh. It's Jim Harbaugh, Mr. President.
Whatever Harbaugh it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, whichever Harbaugh, I'm saying Harbaugh going to the NFL, I would watch. It would be intriguing to me. It really would. Get rid of what, PK? My Donald Trump. What's he talking about, Bob?
That might be what he's talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I can't do the Donald. Okay, you're right, PK. All right, I'll get rid of it.
Yeah, lost 5 years.
He said, a headhunter said, "Oh my Lord, Captain sounded more like Pee Wee Herman." Okay, I won't do that anymore. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's Friday. He said, Notorious B.I.B. says, worst impression of a Dom ever, VJ. I got to go get that voice changer. There it is. Speak through the voice changer and I'll sound like the Dom. Anyway, I better stop doing that anyway because I don't sound like them. Listen, the fastest 2 hours of radio. Treading fast. Almost over. I can't believe it. It works. It works. Black shirt.
Yes.
We're powered.
Bauer.
Infrastructure. Bauer.
Underground.
Bryant.
Escalated.
I'll just keep to my Optimus Prime voice. 93.7 The Ticket. It's the captain. We'll be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
When you think of places with tons of great beer selections and amazing food menu in Omaha, the conversation should start and end with Bearschen Beer Garden in Benson. With more than 30 beers on tap, including several German options, you're sure to find something you like. And don't forget their Nashville hot chicken sandwich or any of their delicious hamburgers. Start off with the warm house-made pretzels and you're on to a great day at Bearschen Beer Garden in the heart of Benson in Omaha.
Hey, it's Sean Callahan, and football season is here, and there is one place that has all the games plus great food and beer specials. Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. Whether it's Thursday night football, college football Saturdays, NFL Sundays, or Monday night football, there's a great view of the game from any seat with different food and drink specials every night. Try the Blue Ribbon Reuben Sandwich or the Prime Rib French Dip or any of their famous chicken wings. That's Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Uh-oh. Look like problems up in there.
Yeah.
Hey,
man, you invite me down,
and
then you ghost me.
I didn't ghost you. We're talking right now.
I was going to be able to see you, man.
Yeah, see, that's what I say.
Yeah.
You got to see it.
Yeah.
The power of technology is that we can be in the same room together talking.
Yes, sir.
Right now. We couldn't have done that 25 years ago when we were in school. Kendall?
Got it, man. I know.
I just want to give a quick update. Zach Geeb from CBS Sports is predictions, crystal balling.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel, Oregon. Cam Ward, Ohio State. DJU, Florida State. Riley Leonard, Notre Dame. Cal McCord, Scurs.
There we go.
We buying it?
Not till it's official.
Let's get you've got the intel there, DJ. What are you thinking? Is he coming?
I don't know. Listen, I've learned something being back on radio. You can't predict anything. Just let the decision makers make the decisions.
Breaking news, 6 p.m.
We can give our opinion, but it sometimes is right, sometimes it's wrong. Here's the deal: it's not going to matter because they got to make the decisions, and we got to live with them regardless of what decision that they make. Right. Yep. And we got to get behind them. So, I just want to see some stuff happening. That's all. I'm excited about it. I want to see what we go do.
I was just talking to the guys. Yeah, I was talking to the guys here, and they're excited about the possibility of him coming. So we'll see.
All right, Kendall, A1 Automotive, talk to me.
We're back. Hey, so I appreciate the opportunity again, gentlemen, to jump in and on here this morning. But hey, we are partnering with an organization called Chariots for Hope. Chariots for Hope find vehicles for people that have fallen on hard times, have gone through some challenges in life, and they just need a little bit of support. And transportation obviously is a space that I enjoy. We also enjoy giving back to the community. So I wanted just to jump on this morning and talk about an event that we're going to be having next Friday at 1 p.m. at A1 Automotive, 1117 L Street. I partnered with a friend of mine from back home, Andrew Carlson, who owns a home healthcare company in town, and we're going to give away. And this is going to be a surprise for this young lady. We're going to give away a Honda Accord next Friday at 1 p.m. at the shop. So again, I just wanted to jump on here and chat about that, and hopefully we can get a good turnout. It's going to be a surprise, and 'tis the season, right?
Yeah, I think that's amazing. I mean, I think more people need to be like you. You're always generous, and to give back to the community, especially a young lady that probably is obviously not going to see it coming. I think that's amazing that you guys would do that for that young lady and make her millennium. She'll always remember that, because it was something that she didn't ask for.
Yeah, and I think all of us here, we talk about and we think about, okay, what challenges do we have in life? And then okay, the challenges that we have in life pale in comparison to people, the challenges that a lot of people have. So, it's a blessing that we have that opportunity, and don't take any of those for granted. But again, giving back is, again, all of us here, we enjoy that space. That brings a lot of joy to me, and we're going to make it happen next Friday. So if anybody wants to come down and be a part of that blessing, they call it a blessing, which I think is even it's pretty cool, So we're going to hopefully change that young lady's life next week, and next week Friday at 1 p.m. So we're looking forward to that, man.
So as far as the surprise part, if somebody wanted to show up and kind of wanted to report it, what time should they show up?
Yeah, so we're going to rally at about 12:30. She is slated to be there at 1 p.m. for the blessing, and we'll have refreshments. And I think DP is going to send somebody over to cover. Actually, maybe do a live remote. It looks like that's going to happen. So we just talked about that before I jumped on the air. But again, 1117 L Street next Friday at 1 p.m. And we're hoping to do a couple of these. The first blessing is going to be next Friday. But, when we talked about that and we worked through that, the next day I got another email about another gal that is a single mother, and she's taking care of 4 of her siblings because her parents are no longer in their lives. And, it's just a matter of how we can continue to give back. And so I'm looking for, I think I have a van found for that individual too. But again, it's just funny how things work. I mean, that the gifts that we have, and respectfully, all of us, it's pretty cool to see how God uses those sometimes.
Awesome, Kendall. We appreciate you coming on, man, and sit tight. I think that's an amazing thing. It's something that I've done here in Omaha is, surprise somebody with a vehicle. And, I need to get back. I haven't done it in a couple of years, and I need to get back to doing it as well. So giving back to people, when you can bless a person less fortunate than you are, I think that person will go on to do the exact same thing to someone else. So
and I think all of us, for Sean, you and I, and all of us, we don't expect anything back either. And that's the important thing for me. So,
Terrell, what you got?
Oh man, the polar bear is training with the wrestling team.
Right.
He was 166-0 in high school, 4 years of wrestling, 4-year state champion.
Oh, coach got to be excited about that one.
I think all 3 of us could take that dude. I mean, that's a monster.
VJ could cut blocker.
You wouldn't run up on a polar bear.
Get running up on that.
What you got?
I'll be on with Austin on the block later today, so tune in for that.
Listen, man, we appreciate it. Well, I'm going to work. I got to go to work. I got to go do some work at the lot. I got things to do, cars to move. But you know what? Thank you guys for riding with us. It's been a fun Friday. Mr. Good Sense Friday. My bad. Good Sense Friday. Bach, Black Shirt, Kendall. Appreciate y'all riding. Kendall, get down there at 1 o'clock. Tell them again, Kendall, where at?
Yeah, 1117 L Street, Lincoln, Nebraska, 1 p.m. next Friday. We are going to do that blessing. And, we're looking forward to it, man. So appreciate the time today, guys.
Get us out of here, Terrell.
All right. The fastest 2 hours in radio is over. Next on 93.7, Rico, Nick, Austin, and whoever. See you later.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
December is here, which means your stress levels are probably high as you try to wrap up year-end work tasks, attend holiday gatherings, and find the perfect holiday gift for everyone in your family. Good news! The Body Shop can relieve your stress with a massage for you and a gift card for a massage for your shopping purposes. Book an appointment for yourself or get a gift card for the holidays today at thebodyshoplincoln.com, located at 48th and A.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Hey, it's Sean Callahan, and football season is here, and there is one place that has all the games, plus great food and beer specials. Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. Whether it's Thursday night football, college football Saturdays, NFL Sundays, or Monday night football, there's a great view of the game from any seat with different food and drink specials every night. Try the Blue Ribbon Reuben Sandwich or the Prime Rib French Dip or any of their famous chicken dips. That's Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support.